Today in the Dadbod workshop we're going to flush and renew the fluid in our hydraulic clutch on the BMW R1150RT. Let's get started. To start, we remove the cover for the reservoir on the clutch. You need a PH2 Phillips head screwdriver, and just have a look at the level when you first take it off so you can go back to the same level when you renew the fluid. There's a clear window on the inside of the reservoir which can show you, but it makes it much easier to judge if you check the fluid level before you start. That's just the cover. Next step is we need to take the old fluid out, so we just use a syringe. You want to keep the fluid right down to the bottom, but not let any air in. So don't take it all the way out, just take enough out so that you leave a couple of mils in the bottom. Even after 2 years this looks reasonably clean, which is great news. Okay, there's about 2 mils left in the bottom. This bike takes dot for brake fluid and clutch fluid. Use plenty of rags just in case you spill this stuff, because it'll tear your paint apart. The current fluid in there is green. Every couple of years they change the colour to make it easier to flush so that you can see the new fluids coming through. So be very careful when you leave this that you don't let the reservoir go too low. So we'll do it a few times, then we'll top it up just to make sure. Now that we've taken the old fluid out of the reservoir, all we have to do is flush the new fluid through the system. There's a bleeder valve just down in here. So we need to snip the cable tie to access that. And here it is here. I leave the bleeder valve in there all the time these days, and I just cover it up with some tape. So it's just like a brake bleeder valve. So the bleeder valve itself is a 11mm spanner. The actual housing itself is a 12mm spanner. So you just use both spanners so you don't break the cable where you're going to bleed. So all we do now is attach a bleeding hose. It makes it easy with 2 people. So I've got someone up here. Jackson's going to be putting the clutch in and out to bleed the valve. The whole idea is to keep air out of the system. So before I open this valve, Jackson's going to squeeze that in. I'll open it, let the fluid come through, and I'll close it before he lets the handle go. Okay, squeeze in gently and hold. Yeah. Release. As you're doing this, it might take quite a few times to do it, but you've just got to keep checking the reservoir to make sure you don't go below the intake and get air in the system. We have clear fluid now flowing through the system and coming out the bleeder valve, which means that all the old fluid's been flushed out. So what we do now is just top our reservoir back up to just below the top of that clear dot, and we put the cover back on. We do it very, very gently so we don't spill it all over the bike. And when you're tightening these down, just use a cross pattern, diagonally opposed screws to tighten down gently so that you get the full seal properly. Don't over tighten them because you don't want to strip them. They're aluminium covers and aluminium screws. And we've got good clutch pressure.